So, previously on this nutshell of a campaign, you guys got paid and for your efforts of clearing out the lead mine. To which some of you got pampered, some of you got fed, and some of you, oh wait, I mean all of you, decided to hijack, no, not hijack, just straight up steal a poor guy's cart as he was heading for Antiquithon 98. Antiquicon 98. And you are on your way to the town of what was it? Shoot, I should know this stuff. It's not like I'm picking fantasy like names for all this stuff. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's it. Markham. You're heading off to Markham to get your book translated because the guy at the magic shop didn't want to have anything to do with it because he thought it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then we stole the cart from this guy who probably could have translated it for us.
maybe.
But we didn't know that at the time.
Maybe. But you were going through his stuff on the way there and found out one of those mysterious spider creatures, but much larger this time.
But the important part, free cart.
Yes. You have a free cart and a lot of stuff inside. Then you guys decided to sleep for the night. Well, sort of. That seems to be a running thing for this campaign. It's like you set
Sleep
out
slash murder for the night.
Yeah. Where you guys discovered a neighboring adventuring party camping off the road next to you. After some sneaking around and some scouting by both sides, you decided to murder everyone and suck their blood. And I do have stuff that they had.
Yes, of course, we would loot them.
Yes, you would loot them. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so let's see. From the guy with the bow, you did get yourself a longbow, a quiver of arrows. There was a short sword, leather armor. Let's see. From the other compatriots, there was a set of chainmail armor and a battle axe. From the young man who was sleeping with the book, you did have a spell book and a material component pouch, mainly. And then from the Dragonborn didn't really have much on him, except for like his backpack, which did have stuff inside. So inside there were 4 healing potions, the base kind. And there was a potion. There's another potion in there. And then there's some money. The money is what you assume to be like the party loot. 70 gold pieces. 70 silver pieces, 100 gold pieces, and 1 platinum piece.
Ooh, not bad.
So
70, 101. Okay.
right. Yes, that is correct.
Um.
Let me just. Okay. Okay, I think I'm stable now. Okay. Where was I? Let's see here. The mysterious. No, I don't want to talk to Microsoft Teams. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, the loot.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cassius is smelling the potion that we couldn't identify.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to figure out what it is. Do you want like a Arcana check or do you want an Alchemist supply check?
Give me an Arcana check. It looks like Kool-Aid.
Cassius Warthog. Oh, well, my friend Duwalk, this potion here will render you invisible if you drink it.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Awesome. I'll put it in my bag and label it as invisibility potion ? Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
You're gonna drink that thing, you're becoming invisible. It's just alchemist fire.
Or it's like bottled fairy fire.
Oh god, no.
Oh, so the opposite of invisibility.
Okay. So, yeah, it's still the middle of the night.
Yes. So from any other loot that they may have had on them, there's no documentation they may have had from any of their, what I would assume, clients in case they had any work? Probably not.
No. They weren't really going after... I mean, they were kind of in between clients.
Yeah. Seems like it. Okay. Ah, well. So,
Oh.
Do y'all each want to? What if y'all both take a healing potion, and I'll take this mystery potion? Sorry, take 2 healing potions, and I take the mystery potion.
Oh, wait, I do take...
Mystery potion, don't you mean the invisibility potion?
Yes, that's what I mean, of course.
I do want to add one more thing. There is a gift certificate in the backpack.
Ooh.
Gift certificate for what?
It is a gift certificate for a like a free. It's like free entry into a show over at the Twilliger Curves.
Just one free entry?
One free entry.
The what?
For a show at the Twilliger Curves.
Well, I'm not really that big of a fan of performing arts, if you know what I mean. One of you guys wants it.
I am sure that Miss Juliet would appreciate the ticket. I could probably fool them into believing I am not a being and could go in with her, and you could just sneak in.
Yeah, that's true. I could probably just sneak it. Set up in the rafters or something. Shoot spit wads at the actors while they're doing it, their thing.
If
So
I'm to have a ticket to go and watch this performing arts, I would hope that you would at least do me the courtesy of not interrupting, and I'll take the. I assume they're giving me the ticket or gift certificate or whatever.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. So, gift certificate. Got it. On the other note, though, so the wizard boy, you said he had a spell book and a component pouch. Is the component pouch empty?
no, it has stuff inside.
Oh.
Whatever you find in a component pouch.
Component pouches typically, I mean, it depends on how you RP the player, like, or how RP the character, but basically they have components for whatever spells that character had prepared.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, anything that's like cheap and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, if he had darkness prepared, he'd probably have like bat fur. If he had fireball prepared, he'd have bat guano. One of the things I really liked about in Critical Role about
Why are these mages' bags filled with poo?
Yeah. Confusion.
No, but the way that oh shit, I can't remember the wizard's name from Critical Role, but the way he roleplayed it was with the component pouches.
Okay.
He would always pull out the components rather than using a focus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Well,
It is still the nighttime. What do you like to do?
well,
We should probably finish our rest.
Yes.
Man, I was up for setting the bomb off, but sleeping next to their corpses is pretty cold-hearted.
Oh, we could pile their corpses up, you know, like over here or something, so it's, you know, not near us. But I'm pretty tired. I need to get back to sleep. I don't know about you two.
Sleep would be much appreciated.
And I'll go back to the top of the cart where I was sleeping before.
I'm going back
Get
to
into my tiny bedroll.
And yeah, I guess we all just kind of settled back into how we were before anything happened, and it's not our fault that orcs, wink, attacked their camp.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was definitely us. Oh.
Oh, Dwark.
Okay. So you all go to sleep. Right?
Oh, well, Juliet was on watch, wasn't she?
I was for the moment.
Yes. Yeah,
So-
it was second watch.
Yeah. If you want to finish the watch, you could, and then I'll go back to sleep.
Right, yep. Yep, continue where we left off.
Okay. So, let's see. Rest of your watch. Okay. Very interesting. The rest of your watch goes fairly well. Fairly quiet. Just like there was a giant explosion and nobody wants to be nearby it.
Explosion? I didn't hear an explosion.
Yeah, but there was a giant flash.
Yeah.
It probably scared off some of the wildlife. All right, third watch time.
I don't even know who did the first watch. It was
Well,
probably
It was
Walker, right?
Yeah, it was me. I did the first watch.
Okay,
And
then it's
I found them.
Cassius' time.
Yeah, I saw their fire and I went and like scouted them and then came back
hmm
and warned Juliet about them. And then I believe Juliet had a nat 1 on her perception or something for her watch, and that's how the dude was able to sneak up on her.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that, but he probably followed you back from their camp, and you didn't notice him following you.
That would have been funny.
Possible.
So, anyways, I'll get up and shake Cassius. Your turn. And then flop on the bedroll.
Okay.
You know, Cassius feels confidence that they're not going to be messed with tonight.
Gee, I wonder why.
Really?
But I'll keep my eyes out for wolves.
Okay.
My bones.
Give me a perception check. 7.
Yikes.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. 7 is good enough. You do hear wolves howl in the background. And I mean, it's like a couple hours into your watch, and the wolves are. They seem to be like nearby.
I'm so tempted to multi the ranger just to make favorite enemy wolves.
That'd be great.
So yeah, the wolves nearby.
Other than just trying to be quiet, I'll just let the other two rest, and if I felt like they were actually getting closer, then I would wake them up.
Okay. You can give me another perception.
You know, they might be drawn to the smell of the blood.
You do hear wolf activity, but it is off to the north of you, which happens to be where that camp was. And and the sounds are just staying over there.
And the orcs had wolves. Oh my.
All right, and it is the next day.
Yes. Thank God.
Well, I started cooking up breakfast using whatever rations they had in their camp.
Oh yeah, there was rations. Yeah, there was. Man, there was a lot of rations. Let's see. If they all had 5 apiece, then you have 20 rations.
Nice. And since you two don't need to eat,
Give them all the Dwat.
I have 20 more rations.
Yay!
You know,
Minus
that's
1,
actually
because I'm
a
gonna eat it
good
right
point.
now.
Would Juliet top off her need for blood for a while
I think she did already on the previous session.
Or was that on the very first one that we killed?
She drank the blood of the guy
creepy.
with the bow. But the other guys, I don't think she drank any of their blood.
Nope.
But if Cassius was thinking about collecting blood,
They were a bit too crispy for me.
they're all there. Still fairly fresh kills.
Those wolves would disagree that those bodies are still there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, the wolves took them? Huh.
Probably. Wolves do wolf things.
I didn't hear any wolves. I was asleep. Dead asleep.
Oh. Well, pack up the bedroll, presentation, because we need to look presentable. At least when we get into town. Anyways.
Is there plenty of grass for the horses to eat, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we don't have to turn these horses into carnivores and feed them the leftover of the bodies.
Do you think back in those days, occasionally people would leave small nails in the road for horses to step on to be mean?
I mean, you'd have to like point them up. I feel like for it to actually be a nuisance to the horse, you know?
Yeah.
And also, like, because they're walking instead of like rolling the way a car would, like, the chances of the horse actually stepping on it are kind of low. I feel like one of the biggest things that would be detrimental to a horse would be like, so you know how at the gates of like a ranch they'll have the like graded thing for cows' feet to get caught in. I feel like doing a graded thing like that for a horse would be detrimental to them.
Mm-hmm.
Or like hidden holes as well, like you cover it with leaves or whatever.
I'm just thinking, like, because back towards those Sword and Board days, there had to be shitty teenagers, right?
Oh, of course.
Probably.
Luckily, our horses are Yoshis, so they'll just eat the nails if they run into them.
And they'll just hold A and wiggle their feet and float over.
Yeah. Be like, suddenly our horses lay an egg.
Oh no.
We could sell those. The eggs hatch to the people that buy them, and the eggs are just filled with corpses.
Please stop.
I was gonna say it's filled with coins, but yeah. Because if I remember, was it the Super Mario World 2, where it's the baby Mario? Most of the time when you would crack the eggs open, there'd be a coin inside, I think.
How is Snake not stopping this conversation?
Oh, what?
Because he's preparing for something else that's about to happen.
Yeah, I am. Something like that.
He's preparing our demise as we make jokes.
It's like, I don't think he's realizing how dark this conversation's getting.
No, I mean, like, considering what you guys are usually in character, so it's like, just kind of goes with it, you know. You guys are evil.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll eat breakfast. Once we finish breakfast, I imagine we get back on the road.
Okay.
Yes.
I would go check to see if the bodies were devoured by the wolves.
Okay. Do you go over there?
Yes.
Okay. So you go over there, and you find Yes. There, like, a couple of the bodies have been devoured. So there's, like bloody, like, skeletal remains. But the dwarf, what was once a dwarf, you know, still dead, hasn't really been touched.
Interesting. I don't like the taste of dwarf. Can I do a medicine check to figure out why?
Sure.
Nice.
Okay. So
They just don't like hair in their meat.
yeah, something like that.
It's the beard hair.
Yeah.
It's the beard.
And it is a dwarven woman, so
Oh, that's right. It was a woman. Well,
there's
depends
okay.
on
So dwarven
how
women
dwarven
still
women
have
Real
Universe
dwarven
operating.
women have beards.
That's
yeah
what I was
they
gonna say.
do have beards. Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
they're not as big as the male ones, but you know they're
Mhm.
still there's a good amount. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are off.
Yep.
Yep.
Starting to set off.
We
However, I must proclaim, with getting close to town, or at least going to get to town, perhaps splitting our fair shares so we have our own entertainment when we get there would be beneficial for us all.
I don't know if you saw in Discord, but I did give you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 33 gold and
couldn't
23 silver.
I couldn't tell if in the middle of that was like being jokeful.
No. That's literally what I would do. I mean, if you guys wanted to, y'all could challenge me for the 1 platinum piece. And honestly, like when we get to town, if we want to break that platinum piece, I mean, I guess we could now, but
No, man, that's your first platinum. You gotta keep that one.
all right. Yeah.
But yeah, if that's how you'll split it.
Also, I gave you two both 2 healing potions. I don't know if I really need those. I mean, I might. I don't know. We'll see. But
I mean, I know Cassius needs them because of his bones.
They have vitamin D.
Jeez.
Cassius, do you I don't know, this might be a little personal, but talking about vitamin D, you know, how's your situation down there, if you know what I'm saying?
That is a little straightforward, my friend. But
All right. I get it.
I assure you, my pelvis is quite pointed.
Well, back home they used to call me the 3-legged bandit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like nudging him with my elbow.
Oh, so what you were referencing genitalia? No, my friend. I'm afraid I do not possess those currently.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, buddy. You know,
That is fine, Mr. Duwalk. I have already experienced the wonders and pleasure of raising a daughter.
that's good, but you know, like What about like your daily pleasures or whatever?
Tuning all of this gosh conversation out. I'll be just reading through that spell book we got to see what exactly kind of wizard this was. Jeez. This is not a conversation Julia should be having listened to.
Also, just real quick. Yeah, Duak is claiming he has a large member, but he's lying. And it's fairly obvious.
Well, damn.
I mean, he's a goblin. Like,
Yeah.
What is the proportionality of goblin genitalia?
That is not a question I want answered today.
so you know how goblins in a lot of fantasy lore are like Jewish stereotypes?
I actually had no idea that's a thing.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay, so it's in Harry Potter, like the goblins run all the banks, right? And then also in World of Warcraft, they're very greedy, and they have big noses, and they have New York accents. Like goblins in World of Warcraft, I think, are the most blatant about it. But anyway, I remember having a conversation with somebody about this, but basically it implies that all goblins are also circumcised.
That's very progressive for a species that live in caves.
Yep. I don't necessarily think that Dungeons and Dragons goblins are big on Jewish stereotypes. I think it's mostly Warcraft and Harry Potter, maybe a couple other fantasy universes, but
Yeah, because doesn't the Monster Manual's goblin just have slits instead of a nose?
I think you're thinking of the Pathfinder goblins. Pathfinder goblins have huge heads and no nose, but D&D goblins I think have pretty big noses.
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys are traveling along. Are you gonna? Let's see. Actually, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Alrighty.
13. 20.
There's the perception we need from Cassius.
15. Cool. So off in the distance, you see a road marker. Let's see. See, the concept of miles is kind of weird. Anyways, so let's see. There are two names on the road marker, two towns, pointing in the same direction. It does say the first one does say Twilliger. The second one does say Markham. Twilliger is around. Let's see.
When we get kind of close to the sign, I'm actually going to slowly stop the cart.
Okay.
And go to the back of the sign to check and make sure no one has done a Looney Tunes thing of turning the arrow.
Okay, sure. So it does say, well, they're both pointing in the same direction. So you look around on the other side, and And you do see something on the other side. You see a bee's nest on the other side of the sign.
Ooh.
Oh, nice, honey.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of bees buzzing around. Bzz, bzz. The sign is their home. Bzz.
She's actually about to piss off some bees.
I mean, honestly,
How long? This is such a weird question. Why would you? Oh well, how long has it been since it rained?
It's been a few days.
Is like nearby grass starting to look wilted, or does it look like it can go a while before
It
the
can
next
go a
rain
little
happens?
bit. It can go a
Okay.
little bit longer.
A little moisture in there still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like springtime-ish.
The hope with that is that green leaves on trees, grass, those kinds of things, with some nice moisture in them, put them in a fire, they'll make lots of smoke. We could smoke the bees and get their honey.
we could also catch a couple of bees, and I could load them into my.
Are you
Blow
wanting to
dart
make
gun.
Do you want me to make you a bee bomb?
Well, I was just thinking, load a bee into my blow dart gun, and I could just use the bees as a dart.
If they wake up.
I'll bite their heads off and just make sure the stingers are pointed out.
Jeez.
Bee bomb it is.
The signpost did read Twilliger 20 and Markham at 50.
We know. So we have the gift certificate to a show in Twilliger.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Antique Con happening in Twilliger or Markham?
It's happening in Markham.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a date on the gift certificate? Like it's only good for this specific day or anything like that?
Well, it expires at the end of the year, and you are in springtime.
Oh, okay. And I'm assuming it's the same like yearly schedule in this world as it is in ours, like December, January-ish is when the year would end?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, pretty straightforward. Take 10 minutes, make a little fire to smoke the bees, and I'm gonna just put some bees in a jar with a tiny bit of honey for them to feed on, and he can use a jar of bees as a weapon. Otherwise, I'm collecting honey.
Okay.
You have to make sure you collect the queen in the jar, otherwise they'll all die.
I believe that would be a nature check.
To find the queen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the big one.
Yeah. So I guess I just put the queen and a crap ton of bees into a jar, a little bit of honey so that they don't starve, and just give Dwok a jar full of bees.
I'll poke some holes in the lid so it doesn't, so they don't suffocate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But
you're smoking them
kinda
out,
small.
right?
Yeah, that way they, pass out or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. To successfully do that, I want to say survival. Because it's like... Yeah.
I have a tinderbox, if that helps.
Sure. You have advantage. Okay, excellent, yeah. You successfully smoke out the bees and you do not get stung.
And I have no idea what we're going to use the honey for, but if nothing else, we're going to a convention. Maybe I'll sell some homemade honey there.
Local
Hey,
honey.
Local honey, yes.
Yeah.
It's good for your immune system. You know, allergies and such.
Yeah, so make sure you put down sign honey.
Sign honey.
Sign honey.
Local sign honey.
Oh,
I hope it's
fantastic.
killer bees so that the honey is venomous.
Oh god, no.
I mean, would the honey be venomous and killer bees? I feel like just the stingers would be.
And then
Just
we
stingers.
sell it by accident.
Stop.
Now you're just giving me ideas.
Oh god.
Okay.
Because I keep forgetting, I will say during this whole thing, Dwalk and I are just watching Cassius do this.
Ah, okay. Apparently any honey can end up poisonous accidentally if there are poisonous plants nearby.
Oh, will you look at that?
Oh, that makes
yeah.
sense. That explains, like, because, what do you call it? Like, local honey will have different flavors depending on what area of the country they're in and stuff like that. So that explains it. I have the Jar OBs in my inventory as Jar OBs.
Excellent.
And I just have local sign honey.
Okay.
Excellent. As I continue scrolling through the spell book from that dead wizard we killed. So, was that our one trip for today?
You know, he's
Or one stop?
locked in this body. There's few pleasures to be had, so he will taste the honey.
Okay. You taste the honey. It is sweet. Wait, do Warforges have, like, taste buds?
Oh no.
It depends on how you want to... I think it's more of an RP decision for the character.
Well...
If he
Probably-
could smell the potion before, then that would imply he has taste buds, because
Yeah, okay.
smell is just
Sure.
an extension of your taste buds.
Sure.
True.
The process of your mechanization gave you taste buds. Yeah, that works.
But you're, as a Warforged, you're immune to poison, right?
I don't know if it's full immunity or if it's just resistance.
Oh.
Let's see. Advantage on saves against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage. So I can be, it's just hard to be.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you're outright immune, tasting it is not going to tell us if there's poison in it or not.
No, but it is sweet, and it is tasty.
I think the old version of Warforged, the one before they revised it with Rising from the Last War, I think they had immunity.
Okay, so I, as a player, have an idea, and it's really scummy. If I take these 2 potions of healing, have Juliet keep the other 2, but if I take these 2 and divide these 2 into 4 vials, and then put a little bit of honey and a little bit of water and mix them up, and sell them each as full potions of healing.
Oh god.
You're selling watered down potions
Snake
of healing.
oil.
Yeah, it's great. So instead of 1d4 healing, it just heals for like 2 or something, but it still tastes like a potion of healing.
Or better yet, what if it just sells? What if it just heals for 1?
No.
That's actually hilarious and a great idea that I might steal for my campaign that I DM. Like a shady potion salesman sells them fucking watered down healing potions.
They can't obviously be shady though. For it to work, like the whole snake oil salesman concept is, they're supposed to make you trust them.
Right. What I mean by shady is like his practices are shady, but he's very charismatic.
Your merchant's name just happens to be Cassius. And he's also Warforged. Anyways.
I will also accept it if he's a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, a Warforged in the shape of a turtle would actually be really cool.
You could RP the armor thing as basically changing out your shell whenever you change armor and you attach it to your body.
Oh my god.
That implies there's an awkward moment when you have no shell between putting the other on.
Yep.
Okay, so anyways, moving on.
Yes, continuing.
Yes, continuing on the road. By the way, when you saw the signpost, it was getting into the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I assume this is our one stop for so far.
If we just push through, how late do we think it would get by the time we got to a town?
It would be night. It would be probably around, I don't know, like 10 or 11.
Not bad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Then sounds like we'll continue through.
I think we all
Depends. How's the moon been? Specifically because, like, if it's towards a new moon, we won't see crap.
Well, it's
Well,
that was mentioned last session, and it's just getting out of new moon status.
Oh, that's right. We've had to put up with them.
but Juliet and I both have dark vision, and she actually has insane dark vision.
I swapped my +1 for Terminator eyes, so I also
That's
have
true.
dark vision.
Yeah.
We fine.
But
I think we'll be okay.
A horse is a living thing.
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
true. And horses don't have dark vision. I say we go at least until it gets dark. I mean,
We should
Okay,
probably
yeah.
stop for the horse.
if we can see the town when it gets dark, then maybe we can keep going.
I'll agree to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue on for the evening. Starts to get later. Sun's going down.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. So who exactly is controlling the reins right now? Would that still be Cassius?
Unless someone specifically asked to.
Is Duwak being lazy?
Yeah.
Yep.
If Cassius is doing it, I'm napping in the back.
I will say at some point when it gets in between afternoon and evening, Julia will get I names are not going through my head right now. Dwat's attention. So on that gold splitting proposition, I see you're gonna hold on to the 1 platinum.
Yeah, I found it. I figured that's fair. Finders keepers.
Sure, but surely I can ask at least for the remainder of the gold? Seeing how you hold on to the platinum piece, at least.
Tell you what, how about we flip for it?
That sounds like a decent proposition. And she'll take her index finger and lift up his chin. Or you could just give it. And I'll go ahead and use my inspired compliance to see if I can influence that.
Hmm.
Ooh, not a bad roll by myself.
Of course.
I mean, if it's involving money.
Involving money, he's just like, no.
And see, that's kind of an interesting take too, because I think the reason why Cassius was fine with that was because he's done the whole salesman thing. So he's like, that's his first platinum coin. I'm not touching that.
What's your DC?
It's 14. No, you succeeded.
Okay.
So she tries, and then you're just like, no. And it's like, well, damn. Very well. Flip for it?
Sure. You call it in the air, and I take out a copper, or I take out the platinum and flip it.
Oh, taking out the platinum, huh?
All right, so say 1 or 2, and then do a D2.
So flipping on the air. 2.
Ah, too bad.
It was destined to be his.
I catch it.
I was getting the platinum piece. That's the funny part.
I was
No.
gonna say actually that I would sleight of hand to try to force it to be 1. Since I'm the one flipping it.
Compatriot, Mr. Duwalk, might I suggest, since that's your first platinum, placing your name upon it?
Oh, that's a good idea. And I'll take out. I have a knife, like a. It's not a weapon. It's a part of my equipment.
Oh yeah,
No,
it's
sir.
one of your...
Or carve to walk into it. Pretty.
With a butter knife.
Yeah, it'll be very crude.
Yeah, very crude.
That's a
Actually,
long.
I am-
That's a
I am
long name
proficient-
to put into a coin.
I am proficient with calligraphy supplies, so maybe it wouldn't be that crude.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take you some time, but you will be able to carve your name into the small platinum coin. As it becomes dusk.
Yes.
I guess we'll start settling in because
Yeah,
we're
we can't
we're
see.
fine, but the horse, it don't want it like tripping over a rock or something and dying.
Or breaking a leg.
Or breaking a leg and dying.
Yeah. We can't see the town, correct?
No.
Okay, yeah. We'll
Oh,
set
yeah,
sail
we're
if we
safe.
can.
Kind of close to town, so maybe take a couple steps off the road before packing in, just in case there are local bandits or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So doing watches again.
Yeah, I suppose. Do I go first? I go second. Cassius last. Again.
Okay.
So same order.
Yeah.
Same order.
Okay. Dwack. Make a perception. Okay. Alright, so. Sit out there. Seems pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. Uneventful. Quiet. Maybe too quiet. And that ends your watch.
I'll wake up Juliet.
All right.
Right.
Sit in the driver's seat with, head on a swivel.
Alright. Perception check.
Yikes.
Okay. So you are on your watch. Okay. Man, why do things happen to you all the time? I don't understand it.
Don't know.
Okay, so you're on watch, and then suddenly you feel like an added weight onto your lap.
Added weight onto my lap. I look down at my lap.
You see a snake. You have a snake on your lap. Goes hiss.
Okay, is it going past or is it curling up?
Okay, question.
Well,
Is Juliet warm-blooded?
I mean, no. She gives off a very cold aura around her.
Okay.
At all times. So, no.
Okay.
Treat her as cold blood.
Okay, so you are cold.
Yes.
Okay, well that makes sense. So the snake basically stops moving on your lap.
And yeah, actually curious. Like, does it seem comfortable? Like it's curling up in her lap?
Yeah,
or
it's like
yeah.
curling up and sleeping.
I gotta ask out of curiosity, for Juliet, what kind of snake is it?
Nature check.
I was gonna say, watch it be the most poisonous fucking snake on her lap.
Okay.
She knows her snake.
So yeah, it is a poisonous snake. I'm not
course.
I'm not gonna say what kind because I could be wrong, and it's just gonna be a poisonous snake.
Yep. Understandable. It is a poisonous snake.
It is a poisonous snake.
Cool.
But it is currently sleeping on your lap.
I'll just go ahead and let it be for the moment. Otherwise, is there anything else?
No.
Then I guess without moving to disturb the snake, I'll just continue on my watch.
Okay. And your watch ends. The snake is still on you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, this is going to be a very stupid idea, but I'm going to attempt to get up and weave this snake so that way I can move around without disturbing it a lot. So, animal handling check on a snake?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to do to the snake?
I guess for a snake, what I want to do is I want to weave it onto, onto my arm and around my neck, just so it's comfortable, but where it won't hinder my movement.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, it is still sleeping.
Excellent. I will go ahead and give Cassius a light shake and go, well, it's your time. And I'm going to try and arrange or get myself to basically sleep sitting, so that way I can keep the snake on me without disrupting it.
Do
Okay.
I notice the snake?
Yes. She has a snake around her neck.
Miss Juliet, and I'll offer her the empty vial. Would you mind collecting a sample of its venom?
I don't think the snake will leave until morning. We'll just wait until morning. I won't sleep. And she goes to sleep sitting roughly against the cart. Hopefully the snake comfortable.
Okay. Okay. So you go to
Man,
sleep
I'm gonna
with the snake
sell
on
the
you.
worst potions.
You're giving Cassius ammunition, and then you're just making. You're
I
just
think
making
I think this is just the animal episode.
Touche. One has a concern for wolves. One magically now has an affinity for snakes, and then Dwalk is just like food.
I have bees.
Oh yeah, bees. He has bees.
Once I have a hand on the snake's venom, I'll tell you the plan.
Oh no.
God,
Okay.
it's terrible.
Okay. So this is definitely survival because this is yeah.
I mean, I'll roll the survival, but I'm not too worried about.
Okay,
being
okay. Or you can do your alchemist stuff too.
dead. That's kind of more like after you get a hold of the venom.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So trying to milk a snake
I just gotta
that
ask.
is sleeping.
I just gotta ask. Please let this be a roll that happens in the morning, and not while
I would.
sleeping.
I mean, I wouldn't ignore the fact that she said do it in the morning. That's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank God.
Okay. So yeah, you can do that in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, that roll would still stand though for
Yeah.
when that happens.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Okay. So give me percepciones. Okay.
damn.
So you on your watch, you notice a little shaking of the bushes, and you see a second snake. Psst. Look at you.
Do the patterns match?
Yes.
I would try that survival check on that one then.
Okay. So you're gonna get right up to it.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna bite me.
Okay. So give. Okay. So actually, there's gotta be a snake.
It just goes tink and latches onto his arm. Well, hello there. Thank you for making my job easy. Yep.
I am pretty sure it's. Oh wait, no, it's in the. It's in Player's Handbook because that's where animals are in this edition.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Wait, is there really just like a casual snake?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
poisonous
it's in
snake.
Player's Handbook because it's a very common familiar,
Yes, yes, it is.
especially for evil characters.
Okay, so you are going to try to grab onto it or whatever. So, oh, that's very. I'm not even gonna put this on the. I'm just gonna roll real dice for this. Quick initiative, because it's 1-on-1. Okay.
7.
Okay, snake goes first. The snake looks at you, and it hisses. That's its turn.
Okay. I guess I will attempt to grapple the snake.
Okay, its action triggers. Is held action. because it hissed at you. Let's see, an 8 does not hit. Okay, athletics. Okay, so that is a natural 20. Yeah. Kind of. This guy's a little bit slippery.
Almost like it's a snake.
Yeah, slippery as a snake. It's okay. So its turn. It's gonna try to attack you, and it rolls a 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, take 1 piercing damage, and make a con save.
23.
Okay, so you are going to take half. Oh yeah, you did get advantage because you are construct.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so...
And I'm also resistant to this, so it would be half of the half.
Okay, so let's see. I rolled 5 on the dice, so that goes down to 2. It goes down to 1, so you take 1 poison damage.
I think I got this.
Okay.
Okay, I would try again.
Okay. It beats that on the die.
I mean, most things would.
Yeah. Let's see. With the plus... So 17.
Against AC?
Yeah.
17 is my AC.
Okay. So you take an additional damage and make another con save. Let's see. Yeah, you take an additional... You take... With everything, take 1 more poison damage.
I mean, I'll either eventually succeed or give up, so...
It's up to you. Oh, that's actually very good. Okay.
Third time's the charm.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, you grab onto it.
Okay, and I'll latch its fangs over a vial and just have it run into it.
Well, you can do that next turn while it tries to bite you.
Okay.
11 is not going to hit. It just tries to take a bite, doesn't hit anything, and then now you can do your milking thing.
Yeah, I will work the, vial in there and get some venom if I can.
Yep, you get some venom.
Once I'm done milking the snake as much as I think I can get, I will make a ranged attack with the snake and throw it into the bushes.
Okay. Okay. So give me a ranged attack roll. Just to see if you hit anything with the snake.
It's a fucking tree.
He hits the snake. And that's where all
Natural
these snakes
20!
are coming from.
Oh no.
Oh my god, okay. So, you definitely hit something.
Mind you, I said throwing it into the bushes, so definitely not towards our camp.
Right, okay. So, improvised weapon. Probably a D4. Rolling 2d4 times strength. What's your strength?
3.
Okay, so you do 3 damage to the snake as you throw the snake, and then you hear a splat.
My god. You have served your purpose, snake.
Whew.
I'm so glad I didn't give you the snake I have. Jeez.
So now you have a vial of snake venom.
Okay. So I have plenty of vials, first off, and this process is technically choosing to take a natural 1 on alchemy, but I'll take 6 vials. Well, I guess technically 4, because there's 2 already have the potion in them. I'll split the potion between 6 vials. I'll put a little bit of honey into each one. I'll fill it up most of the way with water. And then I will top each one by taking out the vial of lead dust that I have, and I'll make the potion shimmer by placing lead into each one.
Fucking hell.
I'm pretty sure they will heal for 1, deal 1 damage, and then cause the poison status.
Okay, so
Right.
not only that, I mean, the potion you believe will taste very sweet. In addition to that, there will be a Constitution saving throw, and there will be intelligence damage attached to it.
You are a horrible, horrible doctor.
And these will just be potions of healing in quotes.
Yeah, I mean with the amount of like lead dust you put in there, it's not going to be like a big amount of intelligence damage. So it'll be like 1 or something. 1 intelligence damage.
And the best part is it makes them sparkle in the light so it looks like they do things.
I mean, it does.
This is horrible.
All right. So, the night passes. You awake.
Awesome.
Juliet still has a snake on her, around her neck. It has not moved.
Excellent.
Stretcher. What the? Holy shit, there's a snake on your neck.
Yeah, he crawled into my lap during my watch. As I give him a soft little pat on the head.
It does not react.
Awesome. I now has my own danger noodle. So yeah, as long as the snake's comfortable and not agitated anyway, I'll just keep him with me for the time being.
I mean, the snake literally does not move.
Wait, does not.
Oh no, is it dead?
I'll. You know what? Fine. I'll check on the snake. Is it dead?
Okay. Nature
It couldn't have
or medicine?
froze to death on you, could it?
That's what we're checking. So what did you want me to do?
So you can do either nature or medicine.
I don't think any one of them is better, but I think for this, medicine would suffice. Natural 20. Okay.
Okay, so you recall with like certain reptiles and stuff like that, the other cold-blooded creatures, when they get cold, they hibernate.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's probably just sleeping.
He's in a no, this snake is not just sleeping, he's in a freaking coma.
So, you still have a snake around your neck.
Well, on quotation, coma. Oh no.
Miss Juliet, I'm sure if you leave him to his bygones, the sun will awake him from his slumber.
Yes, quite so. I just hope he had a decent sleep and not like a nightmarish hell. I'll go ahead and slowly take the snake off, and I actually no, here. I will walk a ways out to the like tree lines and then get the snake off me slowly, gently, and put it on the ground and walk away.
Okay. As you do, you put the snake down, and then you start walking away, and then like a minute later, it starts moving again, and then it hisses at you, and then it turns around and goes into the bushes.
Oh, if only it knew. Anyways, back to the cart.
So Juliet goes back to the cart.
It'd been hilarious if just wakes up, snake looks frostbitten, and it's like, oh wow, I killed the snake in my sleep.
You made a snake go splat.
Yes. Snake, snake in a box just learned. Just snake in a box learned a new level of PTSD.
Oh boy.
Snake goes splat. Scared snake noises.
All right, so it is the next morning. Do.
Yes. Suppose the only thing I'll be doing for the morning is continuing to read through that spell book,
Okay.
seeing what kind of wizard we killed.
Well, the as you're going through the book, it appears to be there's a lot of evocation spells in it, but the level and complexity isn't all that great.
Right. Basic stuff. Basic stuff.
Basic, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get you the list later.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. It's not like I'm gonna be using any of it, anyways.
Yeah, I mean it's your basic wizard spell book that has, let's see, like maybe 8, 10 spells or something. Yeah.
All right. As long as I know what it's in and what kind of components. So, sweet! I will figure that out later.
Okay, cool. And you guys are off.
They're done.
So, a couple hours later on your journey, you find yourself face to face with a town.
Great civilization, at least some form of it.
Yes. So you do see a sign at the at another tree line. It says, "Welcome to Twilliger."
Oh wait, I thought we were going to the other place.
Right, but we have to pass through this one.
Well, I guess, yeah. Okay.
So it's a small little town.
Probably, I would ask, probably smaller than the one we were previously at.
Yes, very very small. This is like you blink and you pass it sort of towns.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. So there is there are some residential houses with some farmland. You do see a sheriff's house thing, sheriff's station.
Yep.
There is a general store, and there is a temple there, simple temple, and the largest building in it is the Twilliger Curves. It's technically named Twilliger Curves Inn.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, Cassius will definitely go into the inn. It it's definitely an inn that is focused towards travelers like us, right?
Um. Yes. There's a simple bar, and there are rooms for rent, and then there is the hall.
Well, first things first is the important thing. Cassius will walk up to an empty table on the bar and sit out his potions. Come one, come all, come many and up. And it's like, come one, come many, come any and all. Dr. Cassius's elixir of well-being will bring you back from the brink in your darkest hour. Draw back the dour grimace of death's embrace and spring back your step rejuvenated for the challenges ahead. This miracle cure will keep you standing when your body fails you in a fight and will provide you with the power you need for a modest fee of 35 golden pieces of gold per vial, sure to be more reliable and fairly priced than any swill water a local alchemist may provide.
Okay. This, I believe, would be performance.
Oh, great. Oh,
Okay. Well, let's see if you
he
get any biters.
he may have lost a little bit of sass from losing his skin, but when it's learned and it's just muscle memory, it's there.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, a couple does walk up. Human. And it's a guy and a girl. And the guy says, "Well, did you hear that? This stuff will cure anything. Does it cure anything?"
Oh no, my dear friend, not anything. This here brings you back from the inches that bring you close to death so that you may continue your fight. Specifically, it is tailored for the use of an adventurer.
The woman there is like, "I don't know. I mean, we aren't exactly the adventuring type." And the guy says, "Are you kidding? No, we go out all the time. Come on. Come on. He starts, going through his bags. Like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just not enough. The woman's trying to pull her friend away. It's like, come on, we don't have that kind of money. It's probably nothing. So why don't we just go sit down and we can have our ale and then we can move on. But it cures death. Man, that's just bad roll. So they're starting to argue.
God.
So then the woman goes, "Okay, so if this is as powerful for the adventuring type, what's in it?"
Why, my dear. Why, my dear, you cannot expect me to reveal my full hand. However, I can ensure you that all of the ingredients are au naturel, organic from local wildlife. Why, there's even a tad touch of honey just for flavor. And he gives her a little Terminator eye wink, which probably is horrifying.
Okay, so this is going to be deception.
Oh, for a second I thought you were about to say intimidation because Terminator eyes.
Would it be deception? It does have honey in it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
it's not really diplomacy either because it's like you know
It's
you're
definitely all
trying.
natural.
I mean, it's all natural, yes. Uh, you know what? Either or, just roll me something.
I would honestly say deception. And that's where you get the wrong
Yeah.
persuasion.
I mean, that it makes sense, right? He's a freaking Terminator.
I don't know. She starts pulling him away. Her reaction beat you by
That
one.
is just fine, my dear. I'm sure you're not strong enough for my potions.
And she starts pulling her friend
And looks to
forcefully.
him, but you, my friend, why, you look quite strong indeed.
He's being
These
dragged
sure
away.
would be help to you.
He's being dragged away. He's being dragged away. You can't do anything about it.
I'm sure he can't either.
So,
Well,
unfortunately,
there'll be another town.
she beat you by one.
How big was this crowd? Like, was there a crowd at all, or was it just?
There's like about 6 people.
Oh, that's right now. Okay.
I want to try to pickpocket the most rich-looking one while they're distracted.
Okay.
Oh god.
Won't buy our potions, I'll just take your fucking money.
Hey.
Okay.
The richest one, obviously, is probably her.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. So
This
you
is-
managed to get. You managed to get 16 gold off of her.
Okay.
Hopefully, during the convention, there'll be way more people to try and con.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So the bartender comes up to you, is like, "Hey, see you's trying to sell your wares. How about you buy some of mine? What can I get for you?"
He doesn't need anything, but why don't you deliver me a meal and a drink? He'll go ahead and order something so that Duwak will have a meal.
Okay. All right. And that will be 5 silver for the meal and the drink.
He will pay him.
Okay. And you get your meal. It's meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
That's a good meal.
Yeah, for 5 silver.
Mm-hmm.
When we sit down, I'll give each of you 5 gold. And I'll say, this is your cut, and this is your cut. And y'all don't know where I got this gold from, because you didn't see me steal it, but I did.
Obviously.
one of the barmaids comes up and she goes, "Now, all of you, are you here to stay the night, or are you here for the festivities later on?"
Oh, what festivities?
Oh, you don't know? Well, why, here at the Twilliger Curves, we have a special performance at night.
Why, my dear, we were on our way to some kind of a convention in a town over. But maybe you could convince us to stay till later. What does go on during these festivities?
That's a wonderful show. We have several actresses on stage, and they perform their special talents. It's like a talent show.
What kind of talents?
Wouldn't you like to know, my green friend?
I really hope it's not like spinning plates on sticks.
I look around. Is there a stripper pole anywhere?
There is not.
Okay. It's just she said actresses, not actors. So, Duwak was a little bit curious what she meant by that. What time does it start?
Oh, it starts around evening. Once the rest of the traveling crowd starts showing up in a few hours. There is a cover for the show. For the low price of 2 gold, get you in.
Juliet, don't you have that certificate?
Oh, I do, but I'm honestly quite tired. If you want to watch Duak, I do not mind, and I will take out the certificate and ask, if I may, would my friend here be able to use my certificate? Say I gave it up.
She looks like a little bit confused, like, yeah, it's a gift certificate. Whoever wants to use it can use it.
Excellent. And I will hold it up for Duak.
Well, I definitely think Cassius would be just going to his room as well instead of watching whatever the performance is, because 2 gold, like, he may not be hurting for money, but he's not loose with money. That seems like a waste.
Okay.
Nah, I'll check out the show.
Okay.
And I'll use the certificate.
And you get the certificate rather than nefarious means. You can be lazy for a night.
Okay. So, evening does come around. Rooms are a gold apiece.
Now,
Buying the
Friend,
show doesn't
Duak,
cover
do
the room,
remember,
does it?
if you get into a spot of trouble while we're resting, you can just drink that invisibility potion and get yourself on out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. How many rooms are you getting?
One for myself, put down a... Actually, no, wait. At this end, what exactly are the services? Is it, I mean, is it like last time, just, pretty standard service, or is there like,
I mean, there
Uh,
is like a room service option where you can get.
mm,
Cassius will get a room for himself. He will pay with 10 silver.
Okay. Yeah, there are options for room service and company if you so desire.
yeah, no, I'll just pay with 10 silver as well.
Okay.
And depending, I don't know what Dwalk's doing currently. What is Cassius thinking about? Selling his wares if you have coin?
Wheeling and dealing.
Okay. So you two go up to your rooms. And Dewalk, you are enjoying the show. There is a band that starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a brassy sort of thing. And then two stagehands, or actually four stagehands, bring out a couple poles, and they start the burlesque show. So women of several different species. So you got like humans, you got half elves, there's even a half orc in there.
Okay.
She's kind of like the center of it.
Who's the tallest one?
The half orc.
Okay. As a goblin, I tend to like tall ladies.
Yeah, the performance is interesting. Each lady has her own special time. There is plate spinning, by the way. This one lady likes to spin plates while with her top off,
Mm-hmm.
tassels and all that stuff. Anyways, he's been pulled on the stage.
Yes.
So I'm not going to go into a lot of details. You can use your imagination.
Like the rest of us.
Dewalk will have a great time. He's going to spend.
Dwalk is like, I can't believe this was free.
He's going to end up tipping 39 gold before the end of the night,
Oh,
which is actually
No.
fairly low considering.
Considering he'll steal it back tomorrow.
actually, you get the attention of the half orc lady
Uh-huh.
in particular, and she whispers a couple of sweet things into your ear for tonight.
Up in his room, Cassius will pull out a deck of tarot cards. I found a randomizer for this, so he's pulling 3 cards to tell the group's fortune. The first is Upright Judgment. It says we should examine our motivations and priorities and abandon what we find useless. The next is the Tower Upright. So part of our lives are in need of reconstruction and may soon crumble, but with planning, we may build something much stronger than our previous life. Sounds like the beginning of a good business, okay?
Third.
And third upright magician. The magician predicts that an opportunity or idea will present itself to you as if by magic, and we must seize it before it vanishes beneath trickery and false promise.
That is way
That's really accurate for this group.
That is terrifyingly accurate.
Very true.
So anyway, so at the end of the show, the half-orc lady invites you to her room.
All right. I like where this is going.
Yeah.
Thank you, I'm here all night.
Okay, so yeah. And you two make passionate love like all night long.
Good.
He is waking up broke.
There's a lot of her picking me up and putting me into different positions. And yeah, we have a great time.
Yeah, cool. So what is everyone else doing? Oh no, a platinum is 10 gold.
Oh, wait, really? Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Of that 39, you know what? What if that's how it is? She doesn't rob him blind, she only takes the platinum with his name on it.
That'd be
Ooh.
rough. I mean, I have a fair amount of gold at this point. Like, I even after that 39, I have 36 gold left. And then I have a fair amount of silver and some copper, and then that platinum piece.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing this inn has thin walls, too.
Yeah, it kind of does. So, throughout the night, you do hear, like, quite a bit of squeaking. Cassius.
Is her room on the second floor or the first floor?
It is on the second floor.
Okay, and all the other rooms are on the second floor too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hear something loud slam against the wall, Cassius, and then you hear Dewalk's voice from the other side of the wall and say, "Whoa! All right, do that again, and this time throw me at the other wall."
Oh.
So at disadvantage, Cassius is gonna try and work on the centipede's internals.
Okay.
Cause, yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck he says.
Yeah, you know what? That's about right. Can't get much work done.
No, you're really distracted for some reason. Probably all the banging going on next door, literally, and figuratively, mostly literally.
There's a moment, just a moment, where he considers murdering them.
Can I get this this half orc lady's name?
Oh, yeah, her name is.
It would have been great if he was just like, no, you can't.
Her name is. Noelle.
Okay.
Okay, but what about the rest of the letters?
Fine, there's no L in her name, but what are the other letters?
No, it's just Noelle.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining she's going to become his main squeeze, but she's also going to be like the type who's like very bad for him. Like they're just bad for each other, right? Like
when everything is like said and done between them and it finally goes quiet for a moment, specifically you hear the door to the room next to you open, heavy footsteps over towards your door, and then a copper coin slides under the door, and a sound emerges from the copper coin that says, "Very good."
Can't believe I have to listen to all of this. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to have just faint musical notes.
Unfortunately, neither of us knows silence.
Yeah, no.
The only one who does is getting bonked right now.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, I could have cast it on our room, but instead I'll cast darkness, so it'll be more kinky.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, Julia, what are you doing?
Well, I was essentially just relaxing, essentially just relaxing in bed, just reminiscing through thoughts. But with that crap, no. Prestidigitation, faint musical in the ears. I guess I'm just taking a nap.
Okay.
Every so often, burdened to wake up to more and more squeaking and just random hearing a goblin get thrown against the wall.
She'll hear a knock at her door.
Gets up, opens. She looks agitated.
Somehow the Warforged looks exhausted. He holds his alchemy jug up and says, "I have a gallon of wine."
Takes a jug, sniffs the wine.
It's just basic wine.
Takes out, she'll pull out her mess kit, get one of her pretty much average glasses she keeps with her, pours up to the brim, hands back the jug, and just takes a small sip. Thank you.
He just kind of thumbs up as he just turns the jug up.
Just glong.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's see here. You guys want to take a break?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's take a break.
Much needed after that.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah, Ewok's gonna need a break.
Oh boy. There's no polls. Suddenly polls.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Trock, but look in NutSheLL General.
Okay. Break time.
she's gonna rob him blind.
More than likely.
Unless he does it first. Oh yeah, I saw all of these. Yeah.
And then when he finds the attention of a half-orc, just rubs his hands together.
So does that mean that you have to have a con save off against each other
Nope.
to
Stop.
see which one is awake at the end?
Nope.
To see who robs who?
Nope. gonna drink IRL. Nope, I'm not here for this conversation.
Unless you somehow roll even, I assume the like roll off would only need to happen once. Because it wouldn't be like crazy rolls like, oh, how long it was or this or that. It's who could stay up the longest.
Well, Dwalk is gonna just fall asleep, so I guess she could rob him while he's sleeping. But he was planning on robbing her in the morning, so it depends on how that goes.
Yeah, he's waking up broke. Man, she might take your nunchucks.
Oh man, if she does, I'd be pissed. Not terribly pissed though, because honestly, they have the exact same rules as my unarmed
Yes.
strikes.
Yeah. Although I do love the fact, Jyoti, that Cash, it's essentially just, I can't believe I got this for free. And then I'm sitting here thinking, think about it. 2 gold. 2 gold per injury. I'm surprised Cassius wasn't like, I can't believe this is 2 gold.
This inn prices are ridiculous, and now I know why.
All right. Everyone good?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, it is the next morning.
Excellent, excellent.
So,
Is Duak rub?
Do I
So
wake
is
up
Duak.
before she does?
no.
Is she still in bed with me when I wake up?
No.
Is she even in the room?
No.
Well, this is her room, though, right?
That's what she said.
Uh-oh.
How broke is Duak now?
So, you can make a perception check or investigation. Probably investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go through my things.
Okay.
As a thief,
patting his pockets.
as a thief myself, waking up with no one there is a little alarming.
Okay. So you go through your things, your belongings, and it all seems to be there, except for one thing.
Oh no!
That autographed platinum piece.
Oh, that's gonna be worth so much when I'm famous. That was a smart move by her.
Damn.
Oh, that bitch. I'm gonna write her a letter.
Okay.
It's
Right.
gonna say,
Okay, Reddit.
because I don't know, like, I'm gonna leave it in the room, right?
Okay.
And it's gonna be like mostly angry, but also a little horny, and that's like, I'm just summarizing what it is, but it's gonna be pretty long. And also, but at the end, I'm gonna profess my love to her, and then I'll fold it up and like put it in the nightstand drawer.
Okay.
And but I will also make sure at the first part of the beginning of the letter is going to be expressing how angry I am that she stole my platinum.
The next person who rents that room and opens it expecting like the equivalent of a Bible is gonna be like, what the?
Well, at least I know to watch out for the half orc. Oh boy.
Okay, so you all wake up. It's the next morning.
Oh.
I'll go downstairs. Does this place have free breakfast?
Yes, there is a continental breakfast.
Is it buffet style?
Yeah.
All right.
While he's enjoying his breakfast, I'll get the cart ready.
Okay.
I
I
will
will,
probably do that as well, Cassius. Just keeping myself busy.
I'm gonna
I like
pocket some donuts or bagels or whatever they have, and then eat like some of the more perishable things that they might have, like I don't know, like fruits or something.
for a second there, I love to imagine Dwok just turns into a pole and walks out and he's like, "Well, I found the continental breakfast. What'd you do?
Well,
I ate it."
if Rapole was there, did y'all ever see the episode of The Simpsons when Homer goes to the all-you-can-eat place and puts him out of business? And he's like,
Yep.
"But the sign said all you could eat."
Yep.
That's what Rapole would do. But no, Dwok he's not. I mean, he'll eat a little, but he's not going crazy like Rapole would. But he is stealing some stuff for later.
Okay. The bartender is
dear.
there, and he goes, "Well, looks like somebody had a good night."
Yeah, but do you know where she is?
Maybe. Who wants to know?
Somebody who wants something back that she took from me.
Ah, was it your heart?
Oh.
Well, I mean, maybe, but something more important.
Well, as the owner of this fine establishment, I am not liable for any of my employees and what they do on their off time.
Okay, that's fine. All's fair and banging in war.
God damn it, Dwok.
Very much indeed. I do hope you do return, because we have a nice rotation of talent every few weeks.
How do you rotate it?
He stares at you blankly. We get talent here. Some go away. Some come in. It's
Okay. I was mostly trying to see. Actually, I'll do an insight.
okay.
It's not human trafficking, is it? Like, I'm not saying that to him. That's what I'm trying to gain from the insight. Because I might be an evil character, but I am not about human trafficking.
well, it's not really trafficking.
Okay.
It's more like opportunity.
I see.
Some venture in, some perform.
It's like a traveling prostitute circus.
That's the way to put it.
And then basically, like, one comes into town, and then they stay for a couple weeks, and then they move on to another town, and then another circus of prostitutes comes in. I get it. Keeps things fresh.
It's like that very serious YouTube video that's like the female performer is in like professional piano outfit and plays the piano and serious like orchestral songs seriously, but just doesn't wear pants.
Basically. Okay, so you guys are on the road again?
On the road again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. You guys go off on the road. And you're traveling, and then like a few hours pass. Give me perception checks.
Hun.
What was that 17 when I did the performance?
All right, 17, 12, 21. Okay.
I think we actually keep forgetting. I have disadvantage on perception in broad daylight, so it's actually 8 for me.
Oh, 8. Okay, cool. Who's driving?
Probably Cassius.
Probably Cassius.
Okay. So Cassius and Duwak. Not only do you hear the horse clomping, your horse is clomping, but you hear another set. Kind of fast,
Oh,
actually.
good. Suckers.
Coming fast, like from behind.
I probably don't hear it now, do I?
No, you don't. Especially
Nope.
inside the thing.
I'm nap.
And
I'm taking a light nap.
He's slowly developed a habit of hanging out on the roof. That's probably why he can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a familiar looking man on horseback, a couple saddlebags. And he's like galloping with his horse, obviously, up to your position. It's like, hey, you bastards! Give me back my cart!
I don't know what you're talking about. This is ours.
That's a whole sack of crap. That's my cart. You stole it.
Well, if this is our cart, then is he in a cart or is he on horseback?
He's on horseback.
Yeah. No, he bought another cart to come chase us.
That's impressive, seeing as we took his money.
Actually, yeah.
You rat bastards! What did you do to my Evo?
Your what?
My Evo! And he's still galloping, and he reaches into his saddlebag and he holds up that certificate of authenticity that you guys threw out onto the road. It's kind of damaged, the glass is kind of shattered, but the paper's still there.
Why, stranger, do you happen to mean the mysterious spider that we found in this cart that we legally purchased from the innkeeper?
That's my cart, and you stole it. And he puts the certificate away and takes out a hand crossbow, and he goes, "Pull over."
You couldn't shoot anything with that. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
At this point, Juliet will sit up from her light reading. Oh, just pull over the cart.
He's gonna take a shot at Dwalk.
Yes, I was hoping he would do that.
He's just casting the arrow.
And at the same time, Cassius is driving the horse to run.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. He's gonna try to fire. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so
Let's make this a speed chase.
20 plus 5. Ah. Okay. So
So he misses.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he misses, I can't catch it.
Okay.
And I'll say, see?
Alright, dag nabbit! Okay, so so Cassius is making the horses go faster.
That's the goal.
Okay, handle animaling. Okay.
Apparently 13 is my number.
Alright, he's going to try to catch you with his own animal handling. He does.
Ruh-roh.
Bro.
Makes sense. He's not pulling a cart.
Alright, and then he's going to try to fire
Yeah.
again. With a
That's
natural...
going to hit me.
Okay.
But
Shit.
1d10 plus my modifier
Plus your monk level.
and my monk level. Okay, so I'm level 3,
Plus your
and my
dex.
dex modifier is 5, so 8. A d10 plus 8. So 18.
Okay.
18 damage.
Okay, so you can absorb up to that. Okay, so let's see. So that'll be fine. Yeah, you.
You can throw it back at him if you expend a key.
Yeah, I'm going to catch the bolt
Okay.
midair, and I'm going to throw it back at him.
Okay. Now, are you hitting him or the horse?
Him, not the horse.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that is going to hit for 6 damage, and he has to make a riding check to make sure he doesn't fall over. He falls over. He takes a 6 damage. He takes some additional damage as he falls off. His horse is still running.
How far away is the horse from me?
It's
When I
like,
hear him thud off, I'll begin to slow the horse back down.
I was thinking about just hopping
Can't
onto
slow
his
his,
horse.
just ours.
the
Well, you are on the roof, so you can do whatever you wish.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking about jumping onto it.
I mean, you can. It's like right next to. It's like maybe 5 feet away from the cart.
Would it be like an acrobatics to?
Yeah, it would be. Awesome. You land right on the horse.
I do a backflip, land
If-
on the horse.
Now, if
Uh,
you start to like pick up pace on his horse, I would definitely instead like keep pace with you.
And I'll ride up next to you, and I'll say, "Don't slow down." Now, should I do an animal handling to control this horse?
Yes. Okay.
Bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, as much handling as it needs to keep a car between the yellow and white lines too, you know?
Yeah. And then
Like
you
Okay.
it's not gonna run into trees on purpose.
Okay.
and then you hear on the in the back area as the guy is shouting, "Dag nabbit, you haven't heard the last of Oliver Sinclair." Ow!
This
Yes.
guy's gonna keep chasing us, and we're just
Okay.
gonna keep stealing his horses and stuff.
Just gonna rip the arrow out of his arm
Okay,
and
hold on.
throws it to the ground.
Hearing that, Juliet will just get up to where Cassius is and point his gaze in her direction. Please stop this carriage, and I will try inspired compliance again.
Cassius,
I mean,
Do you
are
get-
you just asking me to stop the carriage?
No, like I mean, I'm asking, but I'm also trying to influence it. Because at this point, Juliet is, like just agitated with this man.
Okay. He would have stopped it if you just asked, but he's also stopping it.
Yep. She's hopping out the back, How
Oh,
close
what's
is
going
Oliver?
on? We were gonna get away with it too.
Hold on. How far away is Oliver?
He is like
But our Shadow of Mordor recurring enemy.
No.
he is like 150 feet away. He's just grabbing his shoulder and he's just like kicking the dirt and he's walking back to the town.
You said he was only like 100 feet. I will grab my copper wire and send a message to him. That way it gets clear to him and says, "Wait, Oliver, please. Come over here. I'll meet you halfway." And she'll start walking that direction.
He kicks the dirt again and he turns around.
At this point, I'll send another message and be like, "Cassius, prepare to run him over."
I turned the card around.
I'll start waving Cassius, and then I'll get, however, until I'll keep walking until I get up to Oliver.
Yeah, he starts walking and he's clutching his shoulder and he's like, "You bitches."
No, Oliver, listen. Personally, this was not my intention, and I despise those two, but here, let me look at your arm.
He
see what I think
puts
about
his arm down a little bit and you see like a gaping hole. It starts bleeding.
Oh,
He's also wrapped up in like the face area. He's got dirt all over him.
I'll use prestidigitation to clean him up a little bit, and little charm person.
He was gonna say it's like, well, he says this and stops mid sentence. He goes, "You were supposed to help travel, and then you." What's the save DC?
Mine's 14.
Yeah, he fails by 1.
I know, Oliver. We were supposed to help you travel. I apologize for what they did, but we will still love to help you travel. On your way down the river Styx. And I'll instruct him to just walk towards the carriage, and then Cassius, with a devious smile, she'll just start sidestepping out of the way.
Yeah.
So I usher the horse into a sprint.
Okay.
Oh God.
Why are
Okay.
you saying, "Oh God"? You ushered this into existence.
I am playing as Juliet. My actual IRL self is going, "Oh God, what am I doing?"
Okay, so he is going to get a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because he's charmed. So, let's see here. Okay. So I rolled a nat 20 and an 18 on the die.
Jesus.
Spicy.
Yeah, it is very spicy.
Mordor continues.
Yeah, so he jumps out of the way, but he does get clocked by the horses, so he kind of does a spin thing as he's jumping. So he does take damage from it,
Yep.
and he's just laying on the side of the road.
Oh, darn it. Oliver, are you alright?
No answer.
I'll walk over and check him.
Okay. Medicine.
Yep. Medicine.
With 11. Let's see here. What is... Yeah. You do get a pulse, and you do see him breathing.
Is he just kind of knocked out cold?
He's kind of just knocked out.
Okay. Let's see.
So he's not dying. He's just knocked out.
He's just knocked out. How close is he to the road still?
He's like on the side. He's like half on the road.
Oh.
His legs are like half on the road, and then his like chest area is like on the grassy side.
Aha, I see. Then as much as she doesn't want to, we will try to drag him out into the middle of the road.
Okay.
Wow.
This is gonna work. I'm not having another
Like-
witness.
Wow, I made shitty potions, but that's dark.
Hey, I want a plan to work. While it did not work the first time, he's knocked out. Let's try this again.
I mean, that's basically just a coup d'etat, like,
Yes.
done,
Yes, it is.
right?
Oh god, I'm such a horrible human being.
I do have an idea.
Correction, horrible. Damn.
Oh. Drock? And what was your idea, almighty DM?
Oh no. Go ahead, go.
Oh, sorry. That was okay. So yeah, I will proceed to try and get him into the middle of the road so it's an easier route to run him over.
Okay. So you drag him onto the road.
I'll wave on Cassius and sidestep out of the way.
Wow. Can't believe I'm saying this, but man, this is fucked.
This is probably the most fucked up thing we did. Like, at least when we killed those other people the previous night,
Yeah, we made it.
the one guy
pretty-
was being like an uber creep, and so his companions just paid for that with their lives. But this guy, he didn't really do anything wrong except try to get his shit back.
This certainly drops.
I mean,
and
he
makes
was
it-
a little bit of a drunk asshole the first time we met him, though.
Okay, so I'm going to do it, but I'm actually gonna try and. It's going to hit him, that's for sure. But I'm going to try to make sure it does not behead him or something, so that there's a chance he doesn't die.
Okay.
Try and give him fortune. By the way, this is very opportune of you, Mega, to hop in at this particular moment.
Oh yeah, I do want to get a shout out to Mr. Mega Man XD for the follow.
Oh,
That's me.
my notification did not go off again, so you know, whatever.
I've chimed in and watched the stream earlier when you were fucking around with the bees, and I said not the bees, lol.
Yeah. Okay, so the cart. So you're driving the cart. You're gonna run him over, not behead him.
try not to.
There's. Like, he's definitely gonna lose a death save from being hit by a, cart, but. I will at least try to make a chance that he might not die.
Okay.
Admit to bad shit, guys. You
One-
guys sound really defeated over this.
One more.
I mean, the character
Handle
just wouldn't
animal.
commit all the way, though.
Handling
One
animal,
more
please.
time.
Handle animals.
Ironically, if I roll a 1 here, I think I behead him.
Okay.
Doesn't.
Okay. So you run him over. You don't behead him. But you crush his legs. The wheel snaps off both of his legs. As he screams out and arches his back, and then he falls back down.
We just permanently crippled this dude.
Depends if he lives and doesn't bleed out.
My question is, after, Okay. Is his legs just crushed, or are they actually severed?
They're like... You can't really tell because there's pants involved.
Ha ha ha. Until those pants darken.
Oh yeah, they're kind of dark right now. There's
Probably because he crapped him.
Oh, come on.
give them a little bit of dignity.
Holy shit! Thank God I came in at the perfect time.
So okay, so yeah, and then
I will-
okay, so you guys crush his legs, and then what do you do afterwards? Just ride off into the sunset?
I'll slow down,
will-
pick Juliet back up, and then try and catch up to Dwok, who I assume slowed down.
Oh.
Yeah, I just kind of turned around and like watched, but didn't actually start going back towards you guys.
Before I hop in the car, I will just check him again to make sure. Is he dead?
I mean, he's not moving.
It's tempting to throw the jar of bees at him,
Oh, stop.
just so that he dies a torturous death, being stung by bees thousands of times. But no, I'm not going to do that.
I love the oh no, stop. Oh my God.
Okay. So you ride off.
You're not fucking.
How long
Why
does
not?
your like vampire charm last anyway?
What are you referring to? Charm person?
No, the
The
other.
thing that you used on him.
No, it is literally no. It's literally I command you to do an action and you do it if you fail. That's it.
Oh,
There's
You
no-
you
there's
have
no
to be
other-
friendly.
You have to. It has to be a friendly creature
Yeah.
or a companion or charmed. Like it has to be one of those.
but it's like you do the action and then it's over.
Yes. I'm just influencing you to do an action for me. Which was in this case stopping the carriage so I can do my thing. Anyways, yes. Let's ride off now that it's going to be difficult for him to keep up now. Unfortunately, this was not the intention I had. He was supposed to die. But fine, fuck ever.
All right. So you guys ride off into, well, it's not the sunset because it's still like afternoon. And yeah, I think that would be a good spot to end the session.
Okay.
Cripples a man and rides off into the sunset. That does not seem like
Well,
a
we
good
also stole his
sentence.
horse. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you stole a horse, so now you have
Man,
3
these
horses.
guys are scum.
Okay, so in summary of today's session, animals, goblin guy got laid, and you cripple a man, or dead, or kill him. All
And-
right.
And let's not forget, I took 2 healing potions, divided them into 6 vials, split amongst them honey, watered them down, and then put lead in them to make them shiny.
I heard that shit making fucking snake oil in the street. You fucking crackheads.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. Catch you later, guys, on the stream. Mondays is when we do this. Okay, very professional streaming apparatus here.